Hey, it's John with Vision Advisors, and welcome to another Insight with Vision. We're still talking about the secrets of the top 5% and looking at strategy number 5 in this particular episode, where I want to talk about the fact that status matters. Now, for some of your clients, they're going to adhere to a gold standard of conduct in the way they live their lives. And learning to recognize and understand the unique distinctions of who your clients are allows you to make sure that you're properly positioning your value proposition, the solution you're bringing to the table in front of them, in a manner that it's going to be accepted and seen as valuable and speaks to the prestige that they want to adhere to in life. You got to remember that people are different. They all come with different attitudes. They all come with different personalities. They all have different value systems and beliefs, but they all come with a different desire for how they are perceived in the marketplace by their family, by their peers, and by their neighbors. And that's important to understand because everybody thinks a little differently. When we think about our clients, we typically think that they're all the same, but in reality, every one of them has different hopes and dreams and aspiration. They've got different goals that they're going to pursue and different things into the future that they want to see happen for them. They all have unique fears and worries of concerns. They've all got foes and villains and enemies that they must conquer in their life, be it worry, be it defeat, be it stress, be it a concern they're not going to run out of money. Whatever those fears and enemies are that have got to be conquered, you've got to be able to address those. Also, they all have different values and beliefs that they deal with in their lives. But one of the things I want to talk about for just a moment is how they want to be perceived. Individuals make decisions oftentimes based upon how that decision is going to be perceived. It is a status symbol. Now, lest you laugh at that, I want you to think about the fact of what your clients drive. Some may drive a Chevy Suburban, others may drive a Corvette. Even others may drive an Audi or a BMW or a Mercedes. Some may drive a Ford F-150 or a Silverado pickup. Still others may drive a Harley or a Suzuki or a Honda. Prestige matters. And the way they view life, in the toys that they purchase, the clothes that they wear, the furnishings they put in their home, for some people, prestige and status is a really big deal. Now, in your selling process, this is important, and you need to pay close attention to how your clients want to be perceived. And if you're walking through a process of fact finding and understanding what is important to the consumer, and you're asking the right questions and actively listening, this is going to become self-evident. But it's also important to remember that 20% of consumers want and will pay for the best of the best. For them, price is not a concern. And if there are enhanced benefits or additional features on that product that make it unique and distinctive and make it the best of the best, these type of clients are willing to pay premium dollars to go above and beyond what the average mom and dad consumer are going to pay for, as long as they see the value and as long as it benefits them personally. But there's a challenge here, and that's the fact that you've got to get past your own bias. Every one of us walking into a sales conversation walks in with a preconceived idea of what we believe the client wants to buy. And oftentimes we will try to project our own bias and our own status symbols and our own prestige elements onto the clients that we're dealing with. But let me remind you of this: your clients are not you. Their values and beliefs are different. Their hopes and aspirations are different. Their goals and their dreams are different. Their fears and worries and concerns are different from yours as well. What they perceive in terms of status for them is unique to them. And you cannot impose your bias or your preconceived ideas, your prejudice on them in that respect and be able to walk away closing the sale. You have got to approach that sale from the attitude of the consumer that is saying, this is important to me, and if it is not a part of the sales process, I am not buying from you. Now, as you're asking the right questions in the fact-finding process, again, this is going to become self-evident. As you're talking to them about their goals and their dreams, you're talking to them about their aspirations and the things that are keeping them awake at night. Those prestige type, status type comments are going to come out in the discussion that you're going to have with the consumer. Pay very close attention. It requires that you be an active listener, but it also requires that you be an active observer and to notice the vehicles they drive, the home they live in, the furnishings in their house, the clothes and jewelry they may wear, the type of placeware that they may use if they're offering you something to drink or to eat when you're in their home. All of those things are important, and you need to see the opportunity for what it is. Because you've got to remember, people buy for their own reasons, not yours. And if status is one of the decision-making parts of the process, and you overlook that, you miss the opportunity because you're not looking for it. But once you see that opportunity is there and you engage in a proper fact-finding process to identify it, now you've got an opportunity to seize that opportunity and to make the best of it. This becomes the customer for whom price is not a question. They are willing to spend more to get better. They are willing to buy the very best that the market brings to the table. They're going to look for the A or A plus rated company, or they're going to look, and maybe they'll settle for a B or B plus company if the value is there, but they see that this sets them apart from what everybody else is doing in the marketplace. Now, if you've got questions about that process and the type of questions that you should be asking, that's where we can help. Again, we are focused on helping you to become a better marketer of who you are and what you do and how you do it with your clients. And if you ask good questions, you're going to get good answers. If you ask the right questions, you're going to get the right answers that you need to identify and solve your client's problems and be able to identify if status or prestige is something that's important to them. If you've got questions or would like to schedule a strategy call, you can give us a ring here at Vision Advisors, 1-800-505-8489. You can also visit our website, visionadvisorsinc.com. Scroll to the bottom of the page, and you'll find all of our business consultants there, along with their calendar. You can schedule a strategy call to meet with one of them and have a conversation about how we can help you not only solve your client's money problems, but learn to recognize the unique distinctiveness of your customer or your prospective customer that gives you a better opportunity to solve their problem and get a yes at the end of the presentation. And while you're there, don't forget to visit our Facebook and LinkedIn page for conversation starters and sales tips and ideas we share, as well as our YouTube channel where you'll find over 150 sales and marketing training videos available for your consumption. I'm John Terry with Vision Advisors. Thanks for joining us for this Insight with Vision. Have a great day.